Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya345. As you may remember, Eknath was always contemplating his guru. Thus contemplating Janardhan, he himself became Janardhan. No difference could be seen there, just like the water of a river in the sea, or like a lamp and its light are of different names but are the same thing. So there was no difference whatever between Eknath and Janardhan. Camphor and its fragrance are one. There's no difference between water and fluidity. A flower and its honey live together in love. Likewise, Eknath and Janardhan became one in essence. Mahipati comes to them as a devoted suppliant, and with reverence worships their feet. Swasti, peace. This book is the Sri Bhaktavijaya. In listening to it, the Lord of the world will be pleased. Listen then, you God-loving pious bhaktas. This is the 46th very delightful chapter. Chapter 47, Ramdas. Obeisance to Sri Ganesh, obeisance to the Lord of Dwarka. Stories of saints bring peace and love. Listen, O hearers, to the following beautiful story. By it there will be created a love for the supreme spiritual riches. And the moment one listens to it, the snare of desire and the wrong thoughts of doubt are thereby destroyed. The very idea of diversity entirely ceases. Peace and joy come without effort into one's hands. Free from action and non-action, one should be impressed with the love of worship. The good being has proclaimed the incomparable glory of the stories of the saints. Why need explain this at length? Fortunate ones understand this secret by experience, namely, those whose hearts are possessed by indifference to earthly things, who have turned to the path of bhakti, who have also discarded popular praise, and who dance enthusiastically in the kirtans. Others than these do not know the sweetness of these stories. But you fortunate hearers are already rich in good deeds. Therefore, with the earnest longing to listen to these stories, you are seated with love to listen. Parentage of Ramdas. In the previous chapter, we listened to the extraordinary story of the God-loving Vishnu Bhakta Eknath, who was the embodiment of the avatar of Vishnu. There is upon the banks of the Godavari the town of Jamb. There was here a noble Brahmin who was a worshipper of Rama. He was supremely pious, wise, and clever, and generous in everything. Both husband and wife were of one mind. Night and day with love they worshipped Sri Rama. He carried on the occupation of Kulkarni, the town's scribe. They always lived at Jamb and used to feed those who came to ask for food, feeling in their hearts a compassion for all creatures. When the birth festival of Rama came, he invited sadhus and Vaishnavas. Erecting a pavilion, they celebrated the festival in joy. Lovingly preparing all the materials needed, they feasted the twice-born with dainty food. During the 9 days, they performed kirtans at night with joy and the watch night service. They had in their house antique images of Sri Rama, Sita, and Lakshman. Chairs of state were erected for them, and they were worshipped with the 16 materials. In the pavilion, musical instruments were played, and they celebrated this festival every year enthusiastically. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.